Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into an interesting news story titled "Woman Scolded for Being Nice." This article explores how an act of kindness in a public space can sometimes lead to unexpected reactions. We'll examine the cultural implications, personal boundaries, and public manners that shape our everyday interactions. Let's begin! Before we delve into the details of the article, let's take a step back and think more broadly. Have you ever tried to help someone, only to find that your kindness wasn't well received? Sometimes public interactions don't go as expected, leading to social dilemmas. Let's explore this idea further. In many cultures, there are unspoken rules about public behavior. Some societies expect people to hold the door open for others, give up their seats for the elderly, or help someone who drops their belongings. But what happens when these actions aren't appreciated? Let's consider a few scenarios where social expectations clash with individual perspectives. Have you ever done something polite in public only to receive a negative response? Why do you think people react differently to acts of kindness? Many of us have had moments where we acted kindly in public but received unexpected or even negative reactions. Maybe you held the door open for someone who ignored you, or you helped a stranger only to be met with suspicion. So why does this happen? One reason is that kindness is interpreted differently across cultures. In some places, people see small gestures as normal courtesy, while in others, unsolicited help may feel intrusive. Personal circumstances also play a role. Someone having a stressful day might be less receptive to well-intended acts. Lastly, what seems helpful to one person might inconvenience another. In the article, W reopened the elevator doors, assuming it was a polite gesture. However, the elderly man saw it as an unnecessary delay. This highlights a key point. Our intentions and how they are perceived don't always align. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll define each word and go over example sentences. Let's begin. Our first word is dart. To dart means to move swiftly and suddenly, often in response to something. Imagine a cat darting across the street to avoid a car. Let's see how dart is used in context. She darted into the elevator before the doors closed, avoiding the rush of people behind her. Next, we have grumble. This verb means to complain in a low voice, often expressing dissatisfaction indirectly. Here's how grumble appears in a sentence. The elderly man grumbled about having to wait longer when the woman reopened the elevator doors. Finally, we have mortifying. This adjective describes something that causes deep embarrassment or shame. Imagine being called out in front of a large audience for making a mistake. Such a situation can be truly mortifying. Here is an example. She found it mortifying when her phone rang loudly in the middle of an important meeting. Now that we've explored the main themes and vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. A woman who had gotten into an elevator at a subway station in Seoul saw more people hurrying to get in as the doors were closing, so she pushed a button to open them. An elderly man in the elevator got upset and asked why she had done that, then continued voicing his irritation during the elevator ride. The woman's daughter also got upset and told the woman not to burden other people with her acts of kindness. The incident was discussed on a TV show, and the panelists agreed she did nothing wrong. Let's take a look at the answer. The first answer is hurrying. This means moving quickly, often due to urgency. The second answer is voicing. It means expressing thoughts, emotions, or concerns aloud. The third answer is irritation. This refers to a feeling of annoyance or frustration. The fourth answer is burden. It means placing responsibility or inconvenience on someone. The last answer is panelists. Panelists are people who participate in a discussion on a TV show. They were the ones who analyzed and gave their opinions on the incident. Well done, everyone! Today we examined social expectations, different perspectives on kindness, and key vocabulary from the article. Before we go, consider this. Do you ever get stressed out in crowded subway stations? What situations bother you? Think about this question and we'll discuss it in our next session. See you then!